Oh, I'm coming in, ready or not.
You're spoiling me, Diane.
Nothing wrong with that. We can all do with a bit of spoiling every now and again, can't we? Come on. Ooh, those black puddings have got a lot to answer for. Be grapefruit and muesli from now on.
What a way to start the new year.
Well, look at it this way, Alan. It can only get better. I'd get in there with you if you weren't in such a state.
No, it's surely decent of you, Diane, but I'm not sure I'm worthy of all this attention.
You can stop right there, Alan Turner. I'm not listening to you starting the new year with all this I feel dead sorry for myself nonsense.
But I wouldn't like to think that you were doing this out of pity.
Pity? If you think I got up at the crack of dawn on New Year's Day out of pity, think on. You've been a rock for me in the past, Alan. Now it's my turn. Let me say thank you in my own way.
You're very kind, Diane.
Now, you get that down your neck, and I'll pop up and see you later.
You can't eat, Marlon. I bet Richard Branson doesn't run his business on an empty stomach.
I'm not hungry. Look at this. Go on, take a good look. What do you see?
What was that reservation list?
No, it isn't, Tricia. What it is several pages of white space. There's a few odd black squiggles here and there, but...
I don't understand. I was rushed off my feet last night.
But you weren't. Last night was OK-ish for a New Year's Eve, but what about the rest of the month? Where are we going to find the punters to take us through the January slump?
Oh, don't worry, Marlon. Things will pick up, you'll see.
Will they? I'm drowning in fresh salmon out there. I'm going to have to chuck it all out and it cost me an arm and a leg.
Good morning, everyone. I couldn't help overhearing.
Oh, there's a surprise.
I just thought I might be able to do you a favour. Well, it is New Year after all.
Oh, I see. So you just woke up this morning thinking, hey, it's New Year. I must do Marlon Dingle a good turn.
Well, of course, if you're not interested.
Wait,
Your fish salmon?
what about it?
Marlon.
Well, I have a business associate who could relieve you of your fishy burden. That is, if you have over-ordered.
I expect a market rate.
Of course. And I would expect a small commission to cover my costs.
Don't, Marlon. We don't need his help.
Sadly, I rather think you do. I'll get somebody to pick up the fish later on, shall I? Bring.
What now?
You know what? Charity. You really haven't thought this through at all.
What is there to think through? You've seen what Cain Dingle's capable of.
This isn't about Cain Dingle. This is about your son. If you don't care about his moral upbringing, I do.
Look, if you finish your breakfast, why don't you go upstairs and play? Considering the relationships you've had in the past, I don't believe you're in a position to lecture me on morality. And I don't believe this is just about Joseph.
No, you're right. I refuse to share my house with your...
Tart. Is that the word you're looking for, Zoe?
So glad to see that you've dressed for the occasion, Charity. Now, if you'll excuse me, ladies, I've got more important matters to attend to.
Chris, wait on.
Still not working, is it? Well, it's New Year, and I like to make a fresh start at New Year, don't you?
What, a New Year's resolution, like?
You could say that. There's £5,000 in this envelope. More than enough to give anyone a fresh start. Even you.
You kidding?
No, I'm not. And it's all yours if you leave Home Farm.
Hang on a minute, you want to pay me 5,000 quid to leave Home Farm?
Correct.
I don't want your flaming money.
Oh, I wouldn't refuse too quickly, Charity. I've noticed how my brother's been with you these last few days, and you never know how uncertain the future's going to be, do you? Oh, I almost forgot. Chris and I are taking Joseph to Chez Marlon's for lunch.
Yeah, well, mind you don't choke.
And I'd appreciate it if we came back to an empty house.
Happy New Year to you too.
Thank you.
Hi, Bernice. Happy New Year.
Hi, Trisha. Happy New Year. Made any resolutions yet?
Oh, just the usual stuff, you know, giving up chocolate. I can't really think of anything else.
Yeah, my head was a bit fuzzy this morning and all.
Oh, good night, was it?
Mustn't grumble. Mind you, it's always packed New Year's Eve, isn't it? What's the matter, Trish?
Oh, it's just Marlon. We weren't very busy last night and he's just a bit worried about the restaurant.
Oh, don't you worry about that. It'll pick up, you'll see.
And then there's Grandad. He's still in a lot of pain, Bernice.
I know, but he'll be fine. Her mum's been a regular Florence Nightingale.
Oh, is she? I might take Marlon to see him later.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Put a smile on his face.
Oh, Bernice. Imagine if your mum and my Grandad got it together. Is there something you're not telling me?
Well, they did spend New Year's Eve together. Don't go reading anything into it, Trish. You know what my mum's like.
Ladies, allow me to present to you my New Year's Day chocolate mousse recipe.
Ooh.
Open wide.
Hold it right there.
Sorry, Bernice. I was going to offer you some too.
What about your New Year's resolutions? You can't go breaking them after 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I shouldn't really, should I?
Far be it from me to come between a lady and her resolutions, Bernice.
Oh, but... my mouthful won't hurt, will it?
Are you sure?
A moment on the lips.
Yeah. It's all squidgy and chocolatey.
It would be. It's chocolate mousse.
Oh, I might get my Marlon to make some of that for me Grandad.
Bernice.
Very nice, Carlos. But go easy on the brandy. We're supposed to be selling it, not eating it. Let's get back to work.
Carlos, just the man I want to see. How are you fixed for fresh fish?
Fish? How fresh?
Practically swimming.
Go on.
An associate of mine has just accepted delivery of the finest Scottish salmon.
All right, I'm interested. How much?
Well, I'm sure we can come to a mutually convenient arrangement. Oh, that looks rather good. Don't suppose there's any chance of...
No, Eric. Don't suppose there is, mate.
Hey, Scott, I've been totting up the takings for last night's taxi runs.
That's not bad, is it?
Not bad. Be OK if it weren't for Pollard and his flaming cut.
If you can think of another way of paying back Pollard, the more it is.
I know. It's just, well... You know, all that driving around, it were hardly worth the effort.
Not got much choice there, have we? Made a bit of profit, though. It's still worth it.
Does that mean what I think it means? Oh, don't tell me I've even got to drive on flaming New Year's Day.
Sorry, mate.
Good morning, Richie. You recovered?
Recovered from what?
From your bout of agoraphobia. We haven't seen you around lately.
Oh, I get it. You're not people to gossip about, are you?
Sorry? I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about.
No? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, I don't suffer from agoraphobia, Eric. I just want to be left alone, away from you and the other malicious gossips in this village.
Well, there's no pleasing some folk, is there?
Hi, Robert. Andy. How you doing?
Yeah, OK, I suppose.
Good. What you up to last night, then?
Nothing.
Yeah, me too. Look, we all live in the same village, so we're bound to bump into each other from time to time. I know we can't be friends, but we can at least be civil, can't we?
Yeah, maybe. Can we have his ball back?
Yeah, of course you can.
See ya.
See ya.
That was surprisingly good.
Shame about the ambience. Now, would you like an ice cream for dessert? Sammy?
No, thank you. I couldn't manage another morsel.
Was everything to your satisfaction?
Cut the smarmy bit, Marlon. It's me, remember? Now, my son would like an ice cream. We'll just have 2 coffees. Make it quick.
Well, our waitress will take Sir's order, so be a little patient.
Did you enjoy your cocoa then? Such a good cook, my Marlon, isn't he?
Shame it's the best kept secret in the world.
Word of mouth, Chris. It tends to spread very slowly in these parts.
Clearly. Just the ice cream, 2 coffees.
Coming right up.
And what are you looking so happy about? The food wasn't that good.
I just have a very strong feeling that by the time this lunch is over, all my worries will be too. Here's to a happy, peaceful, prosperous New Year. wonderful. Back to normality.
Oh, I didn't realise that we were abnormal before.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant it's lovely to spend some time with you and Joseph without any distractions.
Well, it's certainly good to see you with a smile on your face. Makes a welcome change for your normal scowling disposition.
Thanks a lot. What you don't understand is that it doesn't take a lot to make me happy. I'm just a simple person with simple pleasures.
With an amazing capacity towards self-deception.
Even your insults can't spoil my day.
You've still got that smug expression on your face.
What expression?
Same one as you had earlier in the restaurant. I mean, is there something I should know? What's going on?
Of course not. I've just made some New Year's resolutions.
What kind of resolution?
Ah, I can't tell. It's like making a wish. If you tell it doesn't come true.
You're being childish.
Maybe I am.
You're not going to tell me then?
No. You're just going to have to wait and see. But I think you'll be surprised. Hello, Zoe Tate. Right. Don't do anything. I'll be there in 10 minutes.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go. Look, I'm sorry. We'll do this another time, all right? There's an emergency up at the Bailey's farm. I'm on duty, so I'm going to have to go. I'm sorry.
Well, what time will you be back? See you later, then.
You certainly will. Come on, babe. Come on.
Aha! Glad to see you're taking such good care of my investment. I'd hate to see it being abused in any way.
And what's that supposed to mean?
I got a job for you. It looks more professional if a workman's, in your case, workwoman's tools are spick and span.
What job?
It won't take you long. Not more than half an hour anyway.
What job?
I want you to pick up a package from Chez Marron, drive towards Houghton, turn round, come back, and deliver it to the Woolpack.
You're having me on?
I can assure you I've never been more serious in my life.
Why can't I just take this package straight round to Woolley?
Because I've just said so, that's why.
If you think I'm going on some wild goose chase just because you've got some poxy scam going on, you got to be out your stupid flaming skull.
So they're yelling about?
At last, the engineer, not the oily rag.
Did you hear that, what he wants me to do?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Do it. It's only delivery, isn't it?
Like hell I will. You two, you're one as bad as Toad.
I would not be spoken to in that way. Do you hear?
Yeah, all right, yeah. Don't worry, I'll do the delivery. She's just overtired, that's all. We were busy last night.
I am not interested in her sleeping patterns. It's her social graces that bother me. Now sort her out. Otherwise, I'll call in the loan. Now.
All right, I'll talk to her. Now, where do you want this package delivered?
Hey, it's all right. Don't get upset. It was an accident.
Sorry, Auntie Cat.
It's okay.
I don't know why you had to talk to him for. Because it's polite, that's why.
Have you two been?
Nowhere.
Just a minute, Andy. Robert, will you please stop doing that inside the house? Right, I'll just get this washing on, then how about we all go out for a family walk?
No.
Why not?
Because we're not a family.
Andy, please. I know this is a dreadful time for you all, but I am trying my best. Look, couldn't you meet me halfway?
Just leave him. He only does it for attention.
Robert, that's enough. He's your brother. Why do you have to be so unkind?
Do you know, I've been that busy, I haven't had a chance to pop up and see Alan all day. Unlike you, Mum, you've been up and down like a yo-yo.
Poor beggar. He's in a lot of pain, you know.
I'm sure he is. Still, it's amazing what a little back rub can do to help a relationship along.
That's typical of you, Bernice. Putting two and two together and coming up with 93.
If you say so. Tell me the truth, Mum. You've been really enjoying looking after him, haven't you?
You're like a dog with a bone, still wittering on about me and Alan.
Well, I want to know.
There's nothing to know. He needs nursing, Bernice. He can hardly move, never mind anything else.
You sure you haven't got someone else on your mind?
Hey up, girls.
Oh, Carlos, what would we do without you? Here, have a sandwich, Mum.
Thanks, Carlos.
I think I may have been a bit sharp with you earlier on.
When?
The chocolate mousse.
Oh, the chocolate mousse.
Yeah, well, it went down really well at lunchtime. We had a lot of compliments. Look, I never thought I'd be able to replace Marlon when he left. I'm really happy you're working here. I'm very impressed.
Thanks, Bernice. But surrounded by such beauty, how could my cooking fail to be inspired?
Yeah, well, don't let it go to your head, Carlos. And remember what I said about that brandy? Selling, not eating.
I don't know what your problem is.
I'm sure you're going to tell me.
You're too proud. There's no place for pride in the world of finance.
You're even beginning to sound like Pollard.
Fact. Right, we need to do whatever we can to develop the business. Fact, that means paying off Eric Pollard.
Fact, you're a mug. Fact, I wish we'd never got involved with Eric Flaming Pollard.
Grandad! I brought Marlon to see you.
All right, Alan, made you a brew. I can't stop long.
I had Marlon make this cake specially for you. It's a new recipe.
Oh, thank you both. It is very good of you to come and see me. Twice in one day, Tricia. I am honoured. Well, you must have a lot to do at the restaurant. But is something the matter, Marlon?
Everything's fine. Could be better.
Actually, Grandad, we're a bit quiet at the restaurant at the moment.
Just don't want to worry about that. Business is always quiet at this time of year.
Not the woolly it isn't.
Yeah, but pubs always do better than restaurants at this time of year. It's nothing to worry about. Business will pick up.
See, Marlon, what did I tell you? So listen, Grandad, tell me about this rumour I've heard. About you and, you know, Diane.
What are you talking about? What rumour?
Well, that there might be something romantic going on between you both. Come on, Grandad, I want to hear all the goss.
Goss? What on earth's goss?
Maybe it's private and your grandfather doesn't want to talk about it.
Of course he does, didn't you?
There's nothing to tell. Diane's been looking after me, that's all. And she's been very helpful.
Disappointed in you, Grandad.
Look, you go upstairs and you wash your hands, OK? Good boy. What's going on?
Good magazine, is this? You should read it sometime.
Sorry, their appeal's lost on me.
Shame. You could learn a lot, particularly about relationships. For example, right, it says here, girls, if your fella doesn't treat you right, there's only one thing to do. Get rid.
I'm sorry I never had you down as someone who'd be influenced by a woman's magazine.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
But you're going anyway. Where?
Hot and Harrogate, who cares? I ain't staying where I'm not wanted. See? I knew it. I've outstayed my welcome. Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
I haven't got the faintest idea what you're talking about.
Chris, I do not take kindly to being ignored, and you haven't noticed me for days. Truth is, Zoe's offered me a lot of money to leave home farm. And as far as I can see, there's naught to stay for.
Zoe's done what?
See you, Chris.
Wait!
What for?
Oh, well, she may own this house, but she doesn't own me.
I'm not disturbing you, am I?
No, it's lovely to see you. I feel as if you're the first adult I've seen in ages. You having a cuppa?
Oh, I'd love one. So where's Victoria then, and the boys?
Oh, Victoria's taking a nap. The boys have gone out somewhere. I'm not worried. They'll be back in time for tea. Never missed a meal yet.
So how are you coping? Oh, Kathy, you look worn out.
Well, I've got to admit, things are pretty tough around here. They've been through such a lot, but it's okay. It's my choice. Yes, I know. I know you said I should spend more time on myself.
But you're not, are you?
Oh, Bernice, they're so needy. Anyway, it won't last forever, just till Jack comes home. So, what news from the outside world?
Outside world. Chance to be a fine thing. I've been that busy at the wool pack. Not that I'm moaning, mind.
Good. Glad for you.
So, have you seen anything of Tricia or Marlon lately?
No, why?
Oh, no reason. No, I just wondered how the restaurant was doing.
Shame, Marlon. I really miss going to work. Seems like a lifetime away.
Oh, hey, Alan, don't you just love them old films? Errol Flynn, Betty Davis. They knew a thing or two about romance in them days.
I'm talking about romance. There's something I wanted to ask you. Did you mean what you said the other night?
Well, you know me, Alan. I never say what I don't mean. What's on me lung is on me tongue.
It's Jack. I'm not sure how you feel about him now. I really would like to know.
No point in looking back. Onward and upward, that's my motto.
Yeah, I agree, but I do think we need to talk about him and you and our relationship.
Forget about Jack. There's naught to be said on that score. It's all in me lurid past.
Are you sure about that?
Do you know what I see, Alan? I see you and me on that bike of yours flying down the highways and byways, free as a couple of birds.
I had no idea you had such a vivid imagination.
Aye, well, I have. And I don't like flying on my own, so you better be there.
You're a tonic, Dan. You really are.
Good. Well, you just get yourself better, because you're no use to man, beast, bike, or me in this state.
So does that mean I can stay here then?
I didn't exactly say that.
Well, if you don't want me to stay here, why did you call me back?
Staying here was never going to work long term. I can't offer you a permanent commitment. Surely you realise that?
You're wasting my time, Chris.
There's an alternative. Please. There's a cottage. I own it.
So?
Connelton View, Main Street, in the village.
You what? You expect me to live in the middle of the village in that poky little cottage? Forget it.
Well, coming from the Dingles, you can't afford to be that choosy. Look, you can do it up, Charity, any way you like.
It's not enough, Chris. You could throw me out any time you like.
True. So what will it take to get you to stay?
I want the house and a 24-hour wage.
And what will I get in return?
How about my undivided attention?
In that case, I suggest we go and view your new home.